Earlier in my directorship, Tad Taube and I became friends at an early stage, talking about public policy and how a place like Hoover could make a difference. And so we dreamed up something called task forces together, Tad and I. And so we put something together, and Tad and the Koret Foundation gave us sizable founding support, and away we went. What we want to do is actually say to you, Tad, thank you. So we have a short video, number one, and number two, we have a poster that we would like to share with you, a collage, if you will, of photographs over the years. So Tad,
That's beautiful.
this is a collage of photographs over the years of people that you've had close relationships with, including your involvement with the task force on K-12 education and other sort of close moments.
Thank you, John.
Okay, please.
Thanks, honey. I know you had a lot to do with this. You know, I heard the word thank you, Tad, said so often that I'm beginning to think maybe I didn't do enough. I'm going to have a few comments, but I've got to share one story with you, which is really a very special story because it involves the experience that John Razian and I had in the early days of bringing together collaborative effort among our fellows. We prepared a little brochure describing what we are calling this collaborative, and John arranged for, excuse me, for George Schultz and Milton Friedman to meet with us in the upstairs conference room so that John could present this innovation of new vision for the Hoover Institution. When he got all through, Milton said, "John, you know, that's the biggest bunch of crap I've ever seen." And that was the initial reaction to all of these wonderful things that we've done. It would be inappropriate if we talk about the Koret Task Force, if we don't mention some of the Koret people that are here tonight. That would be Jeff Farber, who's the CEO of the Koret Foundation. Jeff, why don't you stand and let people have a look at you. And, of course, the great Michael Boskin. I don't know if I saw Michael earlier here. Why don't you stand up, Michael? And we have our Chief Operating Officer, Tina Frank, who I think I saw earlier. Okay, over there. And we have other members of the Koret staff, and I don't want to drag this out, so I'm not going to introduce everybody individually. But let's just say that the reason it happened wasn't because, I'm being honored tonight. It happened because the whole board and staff of the Koret Foundation was very excited about it. And the other person that I'd like to single out is John Razian, because John is really the glue that makes this whole organization function. There are many other people in this room that I would love to recognize because I love you all, but I think I'm kind of feeling John getting a little nervous here, and I happen to notice that there was strategically placed in front of me a little clock, and the only thing that hasn't happened is the alarm hasn't gone off yet. So before the alarm goes off, I want to thank you all for the wonderful support that you've given Diane and me in terms of being patient and watching this never-ending film that was sprung on you earlier. And I thank the task force for their role in this recognition. And obviously, we have a number of members of the Hoover Board of Overseers and more directly members of our executive committee that are here tonight and that I'd love to talk about, but the hook is coming, so thank you all.